Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Kyle Trask, preseason week 3, 2024, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, cheap way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So hop over there, join, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. All right, Kyle Trask making an appearance on the Quarterback School. We're going to hit a little post-ish, wrap in, question mark up top. Get a little friendly fire from the corner running into the safety type up top. This is a nice job from Trask being able to see this thing. I really like his base. There's great patience from within the pocket. He throws a few of these balls between the numbers, between the hashes. That really nice job that, I probably wouldn't necessarily think would be there immediately. But that is a well done, great vision. Put it on him. Again, I think the pocket presence looks polished. I think there's a nice poise to his game. He looks like he's under control at the line of scrimmage. Probably playing multiple plays there. Check to the one you want. You can watch the corner up top, run into the safety. Boop, friendly fire. We're able to see it, keep our base, eyes downfield, nice pass protection, turns into a big chunk, throw it over the second level defenders. Just really well done. So a combination of the command at the line of scrimmage, the base, the polish. Again, just watch the feet. So there's no heel click, there's no wasted movement. We might be bouncing a little bit, but all his cleats are in the ground. Can't get through the throw, right up on his face. Outstanding. Next one here, 4th and 1. This is a bit of a wild one. We're going to run mesh railroad. So trying to get the rail to the back. He doesn't like it. He ends up making I would classify this as a hell of a play, 4th and 1. Now, it looks like a bit of a dumpster fire, and it looks like he's like, oh my God, he's hot to the right. He's going to take a huge shot here. Somehow he's able to throw this thing to the mesh under right here. And it gets tipped. So it looks like his arm gets hit. The ball gets tipped right there. Big guy claiming tip. And we get the completion. So there are many, many, many things going wrong here. Men. Overall, I thought it was a nice play to be able to convert 4th and 1. Again, this is a play that damn near every team runs. Here's the rail, okay? And then here's the mesh part of it. So the mesh part of it, the number 2 coming over the top here, and then the number 1 down here at the bottom coming underneath. So this play kind of usually plays itself out as 1, 1B, 2, and then 3 is usually the over the ball hook. Now the crazy thing about this, there's a lot of crazy things about this. This guy's uncovered. They make a, it's preseason for them on defense as well. So we get nothing out of that. I think down here the number 2 runs like a quick out. And nothing burger on this one. So, you're never going to see that. I don't expect to see it. I would personally just prefer if this guy all of a sudden feels himself uncovered, you just mailbox that thing and Randy Moss it. Okay, so I think he goes no to the rail correctly. It's one of those things where it's pretty impressive that he makes the play because he's got a pass pro issue down here to the bottom. I personally don't think this is hot. Now, their rules might be different. If the line is going right here, well, then the line has these 3, and we've got to be able to play hots both sides. So that would be a hot. If this pass protection unit looks like they could maybe make the point there. So think of it, instead of, hey, we're going here for these 3, think of it as these 3 have the 3 most dangerous over here. So the 3 most dangerous, this guy falls out. Well, then I would expect most NFL lines to be able to fan to these 3. Does that make sense? So are they going to this player, or are they the 3 most dangerous to this side like a slide? Because the right guard looks like he could pick it up. The right tackle looks like he's got blinders on this guy right here, and he'll never get out to the nickel edge. So again, this is not pass pro school, but the pass protection is tethered to the quarterback performance. You can see right here, it looks like the right guard is pushing out. The right tackle is not, right? The right tackle looks like he's playing man-to-man defense. But that's a hell of a play from Trask to be able to even get this thing off. It's 4th and 1. We got to throw it. No to the rail. And he's getting hit, and the ball gets tipped, and we get a completion for a first down. So again, pass pro wise here, watch the center. He's going to the right. Watch 79. He's out of there. Perfect. 72, nope. So if 72 were to just keep fanning out to orange shoes, I think this thing gets blocked. We don't get hit. We protect the quarterback. Easy first down. Next one here, touchdown pass. This is a play you see a lot in the league. Basically, the wide receivers are going to cross. They're both running little overs, whether double crossers, double overs, doesn't matter how you frame it. I will say normally the guy they're trying to get the ball is the guy who goes underneath. So the safety makes a decision. You throw it to the one-on-one. Nice touch. Beautiful throw here. Again, big play action. And when I say double crossers, I'm saying these wide receivers are running crossing routes like this. And I'm saying the play is normally designed for whoever goes under to be the guy who gets open. But right here, the free safety takes the guy who goes under. So the corner and the safety are running this way. Well, that creates the only one-on-one right here. So as he runs across, just feel this thing out, see how the safety sorts it out. And you really just kind of go, whether you want to say 1 to 2, read the safety, feel this thing out. He makes the correct decision. He finds the one-on-one. He throws a beautiful touch ball. Again, 8-person protection. You got all day to throw. Watch that safety. See the safety go with the underneath guy. Really nice job. You know, I personally like the landmarks to be the back pylon, front pylon. So the guy over the top, back pylon, the guy underneath, front pylon. But that is a beautiful throw. Watch out. How can you be on the sidelines and not pay attention? What are you looking for in the stands there? I mean, that guy's watching the Jumbotron. The play's coming right at him. The girl's not even watching the play. Watch out. Oh, my God. Get lucky. Again, play action-wise here. Play fake, flip your hips. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to have your back turned to the defense. Play fake, come up, find the safety, see where he goes, be able to throw it. And you see the tight end on the left kind of taking an L here, 87. Got to get rid of it. Whoop. That's a beautiful throw. Great touch. Next one here, 3rd and 5. I actually thought, and I didn't put them all in this video, but there were a lot of shots down the field that I love the aggressiveness. There were a lot of easy completions underneath. This is 3rd and 5. I'm going to say this is a choice or an option route. And it's a few things here. One for me, I don't necessarily love the read or the route. I'm a little bummed that he didn't see the guy pop down here to the bottom, the new number 1. So as this thing goes in motion, you love the short motion, we're going to get a go right here. So now it might be on the sheet, a clear, but we catch press and he gaps him right here, right? So he gaps him, hand up, mailbox. This is a big hit. Now, again, is that part of the read? Only they know. But I will say that I wouldn't be shocked if he saw it because his eyes are this way and he's waiting for this guy to come out of this thing on this out. So you could see how it's kind of in his vision. So the whole thing here is go clear, kind of follow gather or shallow gather across. And then I would bet we're trying to work this guy on what I'm calling a choice. It might be a true out right here. I would hope he's got the capacity to do that too on these kind of 3rd down plays. It's good coverage. It's good coverage where he throws it. It's not good coverage on the new number 1 down here on the bottom. So again, no screenshot warriors. I'm not trying to say I know what the read is. I am saying that his eyes are looking down here. The timing of this clear pops, but he's probably waiting for that choice by the number 3 to kind of make his decision. I will say this, if this isn't a choice, so if this is go across, I think basic or in on the backside, and this is just straight up kind of slow, flat, or quick out, whatever this is, I would say, hey, let's get off of this and let's come back and work this kind of high-low on the backside. We always talk about how much we love a backside in right here. It's probably going to be there. So it just felt forced, it felt funky, and we missed that opportunity for a massive play down here to the bottom when we've already said we're going to throw it down the field a lot. So mailbox, miss. You can see if he were to keep playing, you've got that backside in with good leverage up top. So just kind of a bummer, felt forced for a night that I thought was really nice for Kyle Trask. Whether it was easy completions, the touchdown passes, this is just one of those ones where it felt late, forced, and we missed a big shot. Next one here, 3rd and 6. This was another funky rep, I thought. So we'll talk about going to school on this shift back. You see this shift back a lot. I feel like you saw it a lot more 5 years ago, but it's a nice way to get a man zone clue. We're hot here. We take a big shot. You know, this might not be my favorite hot type of throw. Definitely don't love seeing the quarterback get hit here. I don't love where the center goes with the point as well. We'll talk about all those things, but that's a big shot. You know, chance potentially for a big play versus zero. So the first thing here is go to school on this motion or this shift. So what this shift is you line the backup outside, and basically the defense has to determine who's going out there. So if you walk a linebacker out there, most teams would probably identify that as man-to-man. So it can't just be that. It's not just a man or zone. So if you just get a man or zone read off this is like NFL 101. Okay, that's great. That's what you're supposed to do, but that's not it. So when he walks back in here, you know he's got him man-to-man, right? So the pass pro unit, for me, shouldn't go point to him. He's not a threat to blitz. Does that make sense? We know he's got the back man-to-man. We don't care about blocking him. Now, he might green dog and need to get blocked eventually, but that to me is the second part. So that's 201 when you tether the shift to the protection. So if that was the case, so now as he comes back in, the offensive line is not going to go there. We're going to go down here to the bottom, to the number 3 down here to the bottom off the edge pressure. So again, watch the center. He points right to him. Boom. Damn. So now we're going to be hot down here to the bottom, and we have no hot throw. So again, if you knew that the guy standing over the ball right here wasn't a threat to blitz, and we've got 6-person protection and the back is over here, so he's going to block right here, this might turn into a green dog over here, but I would want the point to go out here. And again, this is also an indicator. You say, how do you know people are going to blitz? Anytime your safety is stacked over a nickel like this, that's a pretty good indication that we're going to get some pressure coming off the edge. So all those things kind of go wrong here for them to get a free runner, for us to have no hot answer, and we take a big shot. So again, I'm not saying it's not easier with the marker and the clicker. It absolutely is. It's not easy for a center, probably not the starting center to know that. But man, right there, if you're the quarterback, you don't want to point to the guy standing over the center. We don't want that point. We want it going out to the left. And now we're in trouble. Dang. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, so thank you for taking the time and doing it. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, the courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have courses on RPOs, tempos, pass protection. The best-selling course is how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offense available for you, so hop over there and enroll. You can check out all the courses at the new Quarterback School website, theqbschool.com. Hop over there, ask me anything, a really fun, interactive way to dive into the library of content available through the channel. And then finally, make sure to follow me across all social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here. This is a bit of a wild one for me. This looks like a true audible. It looks like he's signaling what routes he wants here. We're in a 3-by-1 condensed split field coverage look, and he gets to a seam by the number 2. I don't necessarily know how he gets there. Not sure why we shorted the edit there as well. But this is damn impressive. So again, look at the theatrics here. He's going through this. That's a true audible. He's changing the play outside. And again, I don't know. I'll draw up what I think the play is here. To me, it's this, whatever this is. And then this is like a true special, like a number 3 seam. And here's where the ball goes on the true seam. So I'm not sure what about this look says that we're going to get this seam route here. And I wouldn't even say, unless this was converted into a hole shot opportunity for a wide stretch here, that this should be this open. Okay, so good on you for being able to find this. I'm just trying to go through the mental gymnastics of how they got there or saw this. But that's a tough one. I mean, it's wide open. And it helps, when the Tampa middle linebacker looks like he's in mud. But that's a big time chunk. It's a beautiful, great hookup. Great job getting there. I just don't know how they got there. I mean, you can almost see it looks like he's going left to right here. Like he's looking at 84 right there, right? No. Then he goes to the number 2 seam. Again, he can't get his feet set. Got a tackle in our lap. That's a hell of a throw. Big time hookup. Next one here. So I finally did put a screen on. They called a bunch of screens in this game. This is my favorite screen. Really nice job by Trask being able to gain depth. He's essentially got 2 free runners coming at him. Now I love this, what I'm used to calling flanker drive screen, where you get the flow action from the back as well. So the back starts on the left. He's going to end up catching it on the right. We got 2 free runners off the edge. Kyle does a great job of gaining depth, staying away from him. Everything here except reaching the ball out there at the end and getting lucky that it looks like you're out of bounds before you fumble through the end zone. Design-wise here, though, first let's talk about how this thing plays out. So free runner, unblocked. One of these guys over here, free runner, unblocked. So you have to, as a technique here, you have to be gaining depth, fading away from this with the ability to still come back and throw this, what I'm calling flow screen. Start over here, come back over here. Now, the reason I like this so much is not just the flow element, but the route distribution. So if you catch man on this and you've got a basic and a drive here, you're going to have all these defenders running to cover these ends. And there's going to be essentially nobody over here with a bunch of linemen out in the alley. So it's just a combination of really nice quarterback play, being able to get this off with unblocked guys, and those routes. You can see the drive down here to the bottom. 83 actually runs like a accidental pick here on purpose maybe. Get out, now it turns into punt return right. Just a thing of beauty. Now you could probably make the argument that we could block this better initially so you don't have multiple free runners at the quarterback. But still, watch Kyle kind of get depth and drift. By time. That thing is not close to being tipped, right? Quarterback's got to distribute these balls on the backfield screens. Just a really well-designed, nice executed, for the most part, until the very end screen. Next one here, 3rd and 2. We got an opportunity for a touchdown pass here. Now, a few things. Again, it looks like they're calling multiple plays in the huddle. He's getting to the man beater probably right here. This I'm used to calling mesh traffic. This is like 4/5 of mesh traffic. And when you don't run the first part of it, the play is certainly not as good as it normally is. So normally I would say this is run with 5-person protection as opposed to 6. And you get the back and the flat. Now the ball's, slightly underthrown. Again, our girl found the wall up top there. Look, she's out of the way now. Normally I would say this is combined with a flat. So I'll draw up kind of what they do, and then we'll kind of talk through how it's normally done. So you're essentially getting 3 picks here. Whether these guys stop over the ball, keep running, have landmarks, whatever, it operates as 3 moving picks. What they're trying to do here is get the number 1 down here at the bottom all the way back across. Okay, and what happens here is the inside DB type right here, they're essentially get like a double jam on this guy. So he jams him, that kind of ejects him back, messes up the whole timing of this thing, and now he can't get over there. Now, this is what I'm calling 4/5 of mesh traffic, because normally the back on mesh traffic wouldn't block. He normally would line up over here and run like a sneak flat through the line of scrimmage. Or you just line up over here and run a flat, but it's not quite as good. So without this, and this is normally the 1 and this is the 2, without this, it's not near as good of a play in my opinion. The only reason you would go 6-person protection is if you thought you were going to get, some sort of 6-person pressure, which down here it's probably going to be 0 or coverage. So again, when you don't get the back out in the flat, you can see the 3 moving picks. Great. You can also see 81 get jacked down here by the safety right there. And now we're in trouble. So just kind of all over the place as far as design and execution. That lady learned her lesson though, huh? She's getting away from the yellow dotted line, standing against the wall. I think you could probably be critical of the footwork here. I don't think it matters as much in the goal line where you're essentially giving your guy a chance, you or nobody. But bailing away like this doesn't make us feel like we're going to be able to throw our best ball. Almost jump throw that thing. Last one here, 4th and 2. This is a pretty cool little design up top with the wide bunch. They're going to get basically 2 picks, and the number 3 is running a little inside fade. Now, this is a hell of an adjustment from 80. I don't think that's necessarily exactly where he wanted to go with the ball, but it's pretty impressive that he one-hand catches the snap here. So, boom, not the greatest snap in the world, and then right into a great base and gets the ball out quickly. And again, it's a beautiful adjustment from 80. It's a cool design play. You know, I don't necessarily love throwing fades anytime fourth down here, but this isn't a true fade. So, you know, essentially operate as like moving picks here. And we're then going to come out here and throw the fade from here. Now, I would bet a lot of money that the landmark is the back pylon. So if you were to miss this thing, you probably want to miss it on the right side of the pylon, just so this guy doesn't have, he can turn this way, as opposed to saying, hey, we're going to come out here and you got to adjust this way while you're looking over your inside shoulder. That's a really hard adjustment. It's a really nice adjustment from 80 for sure. The other thing that's cool here is you can see after he throws it, he backs out of there like Curry. Nope, running out of there. Running off the screen. But again, you can see the two moving picks out there. Makes the guy go underneath. Now we got him. And again, just that slight bubble back to the left makes that catch even more impressive. Great job giving our guy a chance, though. Nice timing. Again, really nice job catching it one-handed. Base, get out of there. Look at him run. Nice day. So that is a wrap. Kyle Trask, preseason, week 3, 2024. Pretty nice performance. Multiple touchdowns, really cool completions. That fourth down I thought was really outstanding with the rail, how he was able to find that underneath shallow. Now, was it perfect? No. Could you see some issues potentially with some pass protection, the declarations, the hot, the free runners? Sure, it's preseason. But I thought it was a pretty nice performance, a solid performance for someone who's looking for that first opportunity to go out there and kind of consistently prove that he can and deserves to be a starter in the league. We'll see what it manifests itself moving forward, but overall, really impressive performance and preseason. So thank you so much for hanging to the end. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.